Hey guys, back in my messy room again. Thought I'd show you guys my new bearded dragon. This is a female. I'm guessing only about probably 3 months old. As you can tell, her tail has been burnt before. You can tell it's not even a bite. It's probably when she was younger. It was too hot for her in the cage, and it got burnt because young bearded dragons, they can't like circulate their body heat properly throughout their whole entire body. And if anyone knew what this is, they would know that the reason why she still have, you can see there's still some stuck sheds on her. This is a Sandfire Silkback bearded dragon. Really, really nice colors, nice pattern, and yeah. For those of you who don't know, silkbacks, they're basically a super form of the leatherback bearded dragons like Cheetos, or my other bearded dragons. When you feel them, they feel exactly like human skin. They feel like human skin, or little pinky baby mices without the hair, so it's basically like human skin. And they feel like this their whole entire body. And you can see patterns are really, really striking and clear. Her body, if you could see, right, crumple up her skin, you see it exactly feels like skin. She's super, super smooth. Her face, you can kind of tell, even though this webcam never focuses on anything, but you could kind of tell she has no spikes whatsoever here. It is a completely flat head. And as you can tell on her sides, there are no spikes at all. See, completely smooth, no spikes at all. And I guess that's why it's very, very, very common for silkback bearded dragons to have a broken tail, even as a baby. And the reason why is because they're just a lot more sensitive. Lots of people, when you think of bearded dragons, you think of dragons that live in the desert, your very standard bearded dragons, but the carrying requirements for silkbacks are very, very different. You kind of treat them more like a frilled lizard, or even maybe sometimes to an extent like a veiled chameleon care. I'm talking about temperature and humidity wise, not obviously a chameleon would need more humidity, but veiled chameleons, comparing to some other chameleons, do not need as much humidity, like comparing to panther chameleons and stuff. A frilled lizard do require quite a high humidity, not too high, maybe around 70 or 60, whereas bearded dragons need like 40. Basically, a silkback, you cannot not keep them in the same cage as a normal bearded dragon. You do not treat them and keep them the same way as you do with a normal bearded dragon, and that is because their skin is so delicate. They're just like human skin. Imagine if you're being stranded in the desert all your life, your skin's gonna crack, and especially with these guys, their shed's not gonna come off right, and everything just goes wrong. That's just not how you keep a bearded a silkback. You do have to soak them once a week just to keep their skin moisturized. And some people say put lotion on them before, but I don't believe that's very healthy for them. If anything, I highly doubt I do need it, because you can always solve their shedding problem and moisturize their skin just with water. If anything, one sec. See if I can find it. God, one sec, guys. Hello? There we go. If anything, I would use Aquaphor. Whoops. Yeah, if anything, I would use Aquaphor. This is for dry, cracked, or irritated skin. This is a healing ointment. I would use this maybe just very, very lightly. Reason why I would use Aquaphor is because people use these for tattoos. And you can just imagine how delicate a tattoo is just after it, damaging the skin surface. So it's very light, but I wouldn't really ever use Aquaphor unless she's like in the middle of crisis, which I highly doubt she will be, because I'll take very good care of her. Give her warm baths every single week. She's currently in the same cage with my frilled dragon, just because their caging requirements are pretty much the same. Lots of space for her to climb around. I find the bearded dragons actually love climbing. Lots of people say they're ground animals, but I think a bit of stuff for them to climb on they're pretty happy with. Yeah, and my frilled lizard is about the same size as she is. Smaller, a bit smaller. They don't fight whatsoever. They're fine with each other. Quite a lot of people keep frilled dragons and bearded dragons together. Lots of people don't recommend them because normal bearded dragons do need a lot more warmer and drier spaces in comparison to these guys. This is a female for sure. You can see back. Well, this webcam won't show clearly, but she's a female. When you get the hang of looking after and sexing younger bearded dragons, you tend to get a hang of it. And hopefully, when she's old enough, I'll be breeding her with my translucent Sandfire translucent leatherback male, and they'll be able to make me some leatherback and silkback babies. Yeah, girly? Yeah, she's really cute. Yeah. But anyways, guys, this is my Silkback, and if you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask. And see you guys later. Bye.